So everyone's doing it. Everyone's got their own YouTube channel. Everyone's filming everything they're doing fishing wise. Everyone's uploading, everyone's hashtagging. So if you can't beat them, let's join them. Welcome to Liam's world. This is vlog number 1. So what to expect? Let's do what not to expect. Don't expect drone footage because I haven't got a drone. Don't expect slick editing. I am not a computer geek. I've got an app that edits things together or just like put sequences. And don't expect any drum and bass. I don't like drum and bass. So behind every capture on every YouTube film you hear drum and bass. Not happening. So this first mission is all about catfish. Let's do the venue facts file. The venue's about 6 acres in size, just under, I think it's 5.7 acres if we're being geeky, but we're not, so we'll call it 6. Cats go to 58 as the lake record. In relative terms, modern day, that's not big cats, but they are heritage cats. They're woven strain fish. So they're like, let's say they're the leany version of what a carp is. So they're quite a special fish and it's quite a special place. So let's see how we got on. Hello, you join me, I'm here. I said I'd do Thursday night. I wouldn't get in the mood too much about last night. It's a bit of a misdemeanor. But yeah, I'm here. We've got a carp rod out at the minute. Only just put it out. Big snag tree over to my right here. You've basically got a big oak tree that's fell in the water. Then you've probably got 4 foot of clear gravel and then some weed. But basically cast as tight as you can to the trunk. So it can like hits the trunk, drops in on that nice clean gravel spot. Great winter place. I mean, I think I did 35 fish off that over the winter months. So I've got it on that spot. I don't think it will take long really. When they're on it, they're normally on it, especially this time of the evening. It's just getting dark. The mozzies, I've got a mozzie coil. They normally kill me. I've come prepared. So that's it. The rod's out. Hopefully we'll get some footage of a nice carp. Ideally you want a mirror, but 90% commons. Let's see. We'll get the cat rods out in a minute. I mean, the peg that I really want, there's only one other lad here and he's in peg -1. It's not even a peg, it's like further on than peg 1, and peg 1's the furthest you can go. So he's gone mad. He's peg -1. I'm just kind of in the centre of the lake, and this is the spot that I've done. I've done the 49 and the other couple of mid-40s and that 24 from the other night. So I'm back in here again. Hopefully there'll be some cats around. I'm sure there will. I'm going to fish 3 rods on meat, flick one over the lilies, just kind of go as far left as I can get one along the lilies, probably 2 or 3 swims up, maybe, you know, with a lunge of meat, a good sort of 40-yard chuck along the edge, and then the other 2 I'll fish nice and close, on smaller bits, sort of, you know, this kind of size, because I can kind of regulate what's going on because I'm that close to it. I don't think I'm going to get that many carp trouble. Down there is a bit of a carp patrol spot, so I'm just going to go for a big ass bit and just hopefully leave it out on a single, no freebies around it, and that'll be it. I'm going to switch this round and show you the spot if I can get it, and we'll have a look. So here we go, robbing out, 5 minutes, it's over on the tree, little Ronnie rig, little candy nut crush pop up, and a very pretty little mirror. There we go, check him out, isn't he lovely? That'll do. Bit of action before the cat rods go out. Wanted a mirror, unfortunately he's not one of the scaly ones, and he's not one of the bigger ones. But he'll do, he's very welcome. Just over the top of some weed. Nice little spot by the tree. Beautiful, very pretty. We'll get a couple of stills and we will get him back. So you can see from that little bit of footage, we had a lovely mirror, and then just before it, it was a nice little comment. Because the takes were coming sort of every 10 minutes, they were proper on it dark. I really wanted to get a take on film because I've seen them all the time on YouTube and you see them in the films, and I was like, if I'm going to make any credible videos, I need to get a take on film. So I put my little tripod behind the butt of the rod. I was trying to sort my cat rods out, and I'd got it locked up. I was fishing to that trunk, but I'd got me bank sticks actually jammed into the boards because I don't own a pod. A little bit nod, pod's nod, don't know, bit nod. My mate's got a Summit one, really nice, weighs about, you could bench press it, it's proper heavy, but I do prefer the bank sticks. But anyway, so they're jammed in there, and I was like, they are rock solid, rock solid. And as the take come, you see that backrest just pull forward, and yeah, it was going to pull in, but I got into it. So you'll see that footage now. Lovely comment. There she is. Lovely plump estate lake common. Just fell to that tree rod again. One of three in quick succession. Probably the biggest. And perfect condition. Absolutely lovely. Wanted to catch carp, and we've done it. I'll call that mission accomplished. I'm going to get the cat rods out now. I'm going to get this little fella back, get a couple of stills of him, and then see what the night brings. And now to the main event, getting the cat rods out. Well, it was dark before I got them out. I was prattling about too much, but we put 3 rods out, sort of staggered along the lilies, one a bit further to the left, and then a couple just nicked out in front. There's no such a buzz in fishing for me, other than a carp feeding over a rig in clear water, then darkness falling when you cat in. It's just electric. Pitch black, you know, as soon as that sun's gone, then whiskers are all twitchy, and just such a buzz. So let's see what happens. So here we have it. We've got one. We've got one of the big girls. It's my pet cat. Hooked him down the edge on the left-hand rod, just at the margins, and he can get a right old run around. He doesn't want to stay with us. There we go. There we go. 45 pounds. We're going to get him back and get to bed. Jobs are good and it's been a decent night. Right then, let's get you back. Well, one last look and off he goes. Come on mate, off you go. Good morning. We are here again with another one of the lake's big girls. 43.14. woke me up. It's about 4:20. Said dawn was a good time for a bite. And that little margin spot just over the lilies proved good again. I don't know where this one's going, she's still a bit lively. See if we can get her up for a quick photo call and then we'll get her back. There we go. I don't know if she wants to be held really. She wants to go back and finish her breakfast. But I think we can see that she's certainly a beauty. One more go. So what a great night. £45 and 43.14 and no sleep. By the time that second cat was put back, I was absolutely minging. I was covered in slime, cats poo on you all the time, so I was pretty minging. So I packed up and came home to bed for an hour before I went to work. What I have learned is I should put waterproofs on. Before I do some pickies of a cat, just put my waterproofs on and then I can take them off and get back in bed nice. Rather than I was like, I'm not getting in my SS4 Indulgence, like bigger than my spare bed at home. I'm not getting in there and getting that all minging for next time. So I sacrificed the bike, come home, jumped in my spare room for a bit, didn't want to wake the household up, and then went to work. And I was home alone in the office, so I could sit there after no sleep really. I think I got an hour. And just sit like a zombie. And I did. I got there at 1. No, I got there at 9 and left at 1. And she didn't speak to anybody all day. I can't even recall. You can't even recall doing any work really. But I think my boss isn't watching. I tried to do like a debrief vid to say how I was feeling about the session on that day. But I mean, I was in not a good place. I was incoherent. I was babbling more than I am now, and I looked rough. So I looked at the vid, watched it back, was like, I ain't putting that on. So here we are doing it. Sat here a couple of days later. I've just double checked that there's only 2 people on the lake tonight. So dawn is a good time. So I think I'm going to pop down at dawn and see if we can bag another one. Might take the camera, see if we can get some footage. But if not, I mean, I don't want to do too many vlogs about catfishing because it could get a little bit samey. Because like if you've seen one, you've seen them all. Catfish, not vlogs. So I might do the next one. It's June 16th today, actually, opening day of the river season. So I do have a bit of I think I want a £20 carp out the river. I've had a 19 and a few others, but I've never done a 20. So that is a possibility. Now we've got the river season open, I have seen a few likely little spots and seen some good carp. Whether I can nick a 20 out, it's another matter, but we'll probably take the camera along and see what happens. But there won't be any drones and it won't be edited right. But anyway, vlog 1 done. Thank you for watching. If you like it, subscribe. Peace.